What's good, everybody? It's your boy Uncle Sam's Reject here, back with our Army Rebuild Dynasty, man. Here in the preseason, the episode before this, we took care of the offseason. Now we got to set up our recruiting board, redshirt our players, get our depth chart and our schedule ready, and head into this season. First things first, looking at the entire roster as a whole, we only have 2 90s. So, like I said, we're still not even that good, man. Like, this team isn't nowhere near how good they could be, but we just continue to win games. We play well together. So quarterbacks, Bub Miller is the best quarterback at 82 overall, 81 overall Brandon Brewer coming through, and 80 overall Caleb Hammonds. Now, Brandon Brewer is a can't-miss prospect, right? But when your player wins the Heisman, you 100% you just cannot not play him the next year. So Brandon Brewer is indeed going to be redshirted. He should be a great quarterback for years to come if he doesn't transfer. But I don't think Army players can transfer on this game or in real life. So, too bad, so sad. Moving on to running backs. Craig Hayden will go ahead and be redshirted. Wisebecker, who's coming in as a junior, is going to get the starting nod. Even though Wisham Jr. scored a lot of touchdowns for us last year, I just need more speed in this backfield. Wisebecker beat him out. Receivers, Hackett and Cohen haven't been redshirted yet. Matt Hall is going to be redshirted coming in. These, it's still going to be Hackett, Cohen, Vaughn as far as top receivers. Ncaa, the starting tight end, not going anywhere. Perry O'Neill, he might start somewhere on this line, so I do not want to redshirt him. We can go ahead and redshirt Pendleton and King, as well as Hicks and Alford. But when you got a dude that is an 80 overall, and you got, a 76 starting on the outside, Perry O'Neill may be able to take over that spot. Michael Childress, he can go ahead. He signed with us late. We go ahead and redshirt him. We're good on right ends. Left outside linebacker, we're going to go ahead and redshirt Gaither and Woods. Middle linebackers, this dude high can get redshirted. Micah Turner, number one outside linebacker coming out of high school. He's going to start this year. Corners, none of these dudes are going to, redshirt. They're all going to play, even though I feel like Long just may be an outside guy, he may be a slot guy. It depends. We'll give Chappell his just due at the number 2 spot to see how he plays. He played the slot pretty well the last couple years. Let's look at their coverage real quick. Yeah, Long is under them coverage-wise, but he's got the speed. So even with Daniels being there, Daniels is going to drop down one, and we're going to let Long play. Free safety, no-brainer. Cam Jones is going to start there. They're coming out here. The strong safety, we're going to go ahead and redshirt Willie Thomas. Not redshirting the kicker or the punter, and then so we're done there. Now, going over the depth chart, you already know. Caleb Hammonds, that's his job. Sorry, bud. You're going to have to deal with it. Wisebecker, he's going to start over Wisham. Like I said, I just need that speed back there. Slomka's going to start at fullback. Matt Hackett is going to be receiver number 1. Cohen's going to be receiver number 2. We're going to continue to let Vaughn eat on the inside. Even though I'm thinking about letting Cohen go on the inside, it's nothing like having that 95 speed on the inside. We play pretty much 3 wide receiver sets, throughout the game. Tight end, Ncaa and Harrison, no-brainer. Let's see, this is where Perry O'Neill is going to start over Jackson. So like I said, the true freshman is going to come ahead and start. That 90 excel to pull, even though you don't pull much as a left tackle. We're going to go ahead and look at their blocking, attributes. Already, Perry O'Neill is just a better blocker than him. 80 and 85, and he's got great impact blocking. Size is going to go ahead and start at left guard. Center, Peyton Reeder. Michael Bell is going to start here at right guard. And then Corbin Smith at right tackle. Left end, Jacob Covington. Right end, Brock Morgan. Those two are switching. D tackles, Ellington and Powell. Really, pretty much Ellington's going to play. Velez is the starting left outside linebacker. Parker and Mike Johnson are the starting middle linebackers. Right outside linebacker, like I said, Micah Turner is going to go ahead and start. Just because he's faster than Simmons, I feel like he's a little bit better than Simmons. Corners, Long is going to go ahead and slide. Oh, shit, I did that wrong. Corners, Long is gonna go ahead and slide into that starting spot for Evan Daniels, to that slot spot. Cam Jones, like I said, easily starting. Gonna go ahead and start at the corner position. Here, strong safety. We're gonna see how Vincent Pine does. If he doesn't hold up, Long probably will end up starting out there at safety. As far as my starting place kicker, Dominic Rooney, excuse me, he just doesn't have enough kick power, so Hodges is gonna go ahead and start there for him. Punter, easily Hodges. This is his last year, so we need him to hold it down in both positions. Kick return, Hackett at 95 speed, 97 excel is going to be back there this year, man. He's got the speed to do what we want and need him to do. So it's going to basically be Jaquise Patrick and Matt Hackett. Jaquise Patrick, 97 speed, 97 excel. You know what I mean? It just doesn't, like, us having speed on this team is actually crazy and kind of new to us, but I'm loving it. You know, I'm not going to complain about it at all. Vaughn there. Go ahead and put Hackett there, and then we could put Long in there as well, just based off his speed. Try to help him make an impact in the game. You know, Marlon Hodges is going to do the kickoff. So basically our kicker is just on the squad. He's not really going to do much, and that's going to be our starting lineup. All right, so here we are setting up our recruiting board. First things first, we're going to take a look at team needs. It says we need a fullback and a middle linebacker, a free safety, and a punter. So I'm not going to recruit a fullback, you know what I mean? Maybe down the road, we'll see. I will try to bring in one of these punters. You know, I kind of want a strong leg punter. I also look after some of these kickers because the kicker we have isn't really holding it down. Free safeties, we got a 4-star and a 3-star interested in us. Not the speediest guys in the world. We'll look at some of the other safeties as well. See if we can convert them. Always looking for some better corners. This dude's fast. We'll go ahead and add him. Definitely trying to show ourselves up at the linebacker position. We got, you know, a lot of seniors leaving at linebacker and safety. See if we can find some gems in there. Got some receivers. Add some receivers to the mix. We got a 5-star who actually wants to come to the squad. And I think we're going to be pretty much good there. We have, all right, so I usually only add 20, but we'll go ahead and add 21. Just because a projected 4-3 corner wants to come to the squad. I mean, 4-3 running back. And like I said, I'm always trying to look for speed at the running back position. All right, so I'll go ahead and only scout 2 of these punters. This dude isn't that good. Get him up out of there. This dude, 87 kick power. I think we can get with that. So we'll move on. I'll go ahead and take one of these kickers off too. That way I can scout everybody on the list. Because I don't like leaving one person on the list, and I don't like that to scout week 1. He's an 85 kick power punter, 89 kick power kicker. I like that. 74 kick power, get him up out of there. So I think we found a kicker we want to go after. This free safety. 75 plus 1, 90, 91. Okay coverage, good tackler. This free safety, do we got ourselves a gem? We do not. 68. We want to bring playmakers and game changers into the program. Strong safety, oh no, 79 speed. Only thing you could do for me, you could cover a little bit, but we would put you at linebacker, but I don't want to bring you in here. This strong safety, not looking the greatest, but he's a 78 overall, so he could possibly make a difference. This corner's 93 speed, 85 excel. Not really going to do much for me there. Middle linebacker, Mike Hardy, he's a bust, -6. Get him up out of here. Middle linebacker, Roland Stevens, pretty decent, 76 overall. Reggie Watson here, +1, 82 speed, 84 excel. Chris Thomas, outside linebacker, nah, -2. Still a 77, but doesn't have that greatest, you know what I mean, speed or anything like that. It jumps off the charts. This dude is decent at a 75. Antonio Patterson, he is what we thought he was, 75. Dennis Johnson, 92 speed, 86. Now he can't really catch or run routes. Willie Harris here. We haven't found a single gem yet. 100 points left, but we only have 2 more guys to look after. Rashad Gray, 93 speed, 95 excel, 87 route running, 80 carry. So he possibly could even play a little bit of running back. Then Eric Johnson, the 5-star running back who's interested, 96 speed, 97 excel. This dude is going to be a beast. All right, man. So looking at our schedule coming into the season, already off rip, it's a A+ schedule. You know, we got week 1 out. You know what I'm saying? We got week 1 off. Kentucky week 2. So our conference schedule starts week 2. Open week 3. Then we got LSU. Miami of Ohio, you know what I mean? We already know we're going to make it harder than that. Clemson isn't ranked coming into this year. Illinois is. Wow, Illinois is ranked coming into this season. UCF. I'm going to throw UCF on the schedule. I'm going to see if they can really hang. We're going to play them here at home. Then we got Arkansas, Bama, Mississippi State, Auburn. Teams we already played pretty much every year. Air Force going to keep them on there. You know what I mean? That's a protected rivalry game, no matter how much of a blowout it may be. And then, you know what I'm saying, we got Air Force, Notre Dame, Texas A&M, Ole Miss, open. Then we got Navy. So we could either play UCF or Illinois. I'm going to go ahead and go with UCF. And that's pretty much our schedule. So that's why I joined the SEC. So even though I can't make my schedule, you know what I mean, every single game per se, we still got an A+ schedule because of the strength of conference. All right, so that's pretty much everything here in the preseason we got out the way. Let's go ahead and head into week 1, look at preseason All-Americans and everything like that. All right, so starting off the season, we got 4 preseason All-Americans and 11 preseason All-Conference. We're coming in unranked. This is back-to-back seasons, 2 seasons in a row. We win the national championship and come in unranked. Where did they do that at? So first things first, we come in Heisman watch list. Caleb Hammonds is the top of that, as he should be, being that he won the Heisman last year. He's going to have to play way better than he did last year to win the Heisman again. Followed by Javonte Hamilton out of UCF, Stephen Carr out of USC, J.K. Dobbins out of Ohio State, and Keontae Thompson out of North Texas. Looking at the preseason polls, here's your top 10. We're not in it. You know what I mean? I do want to see where we are, in fact, ranked, though. So we come into the season just outside the top 25. So with a win in our first game of the year, possibly even, without even playing week 1, we should move in to being ranked. We come into the season as a 5-star prestige school now, 84 overall, 84 offense, 83 defense. So pretty even across the board. I don't know if this is where we're necessarily projected, but if it is, we're projected to finish 7th in the SEC West. And then we're projected to finish 11th out of 16 in the SEC as a whole. Preseason All-American, somehow, Caleb Hammonds is not the first team preseason All-American. He loses first team All-American again to Keontae Thompson. Matt Hackett is there. You know what I'm saying? Also, we have Cam Jones there. That's all the first teamers. Then we have Caleb Hammonds as a second teamer, and then we have Jaquise Patrick as a second teamer as well as a return man. Now, first team All SEC, Caleb Hammonds, Artis Hobbs, Matt Hackett, Jaquise Vaughn. Hobbs is going to get some carries. He still should get some carries, but as well as he played last year, I feel like Weisbecker could do the same exact thing for us. Ryan Parker, Whit Chapel, Cam Jones, Jaquise Patrick again, second team. We got Drew Cohen, Covington, Mike Johnson, and that's it. Taking a look at championship contenders, where we come in 26th ranked this year, projected to be 35th next year, 17th and 13th. To be back-to-back champs, I really don't know, what else they want, but that's why I feel like sometimes I do want to take this dynasty and go years and years and years to get that respect that we deserve, but national championships are all that pretty much matter. And we're going to knock out the recruiting, and then we'll go ahead. All right, so first things first, we have Insta Commit on, maxed out at 3. So we're going to see how many people we can get to Insta Commit. We don't get that one there. Can we get Reggie Watson? We do not. Can we get Tim Mills? We do not. Antonio Patterson? We do not. Rashad Gray? No. So that's the only people that we were first place on. We can't get any Insta Commits. So we're going to go ahead and put some points on, let's see, who was the better punter, Tyler Butler or... So overall, I feel like Tyler Butler is the better punter. We'll go ahead and give him 700 points. Let's see, Russ Green will give you 700. Justin Reed, we're going to give everybody 700 and see what we're left off with. All right, so 2 people are left off. But I tell you what, though, Eric Johnson is going to get his maxed out points. So we'll go ahead and take 200 from Tim Mills. We'll take 200. We'll take 100 from Antonio Patterson. I'll take 100 from Rashad Gray. We'll actually go ahead and take Sean Moore off of our list. We don't need him. We only have to go after 1 punter, 1 kicker. Got 400 points there. I'll go ahead and take 100 from Reggie Watson. Stevens, I'll go ahead and take 100. Because these running backs, this speed, guys, is, what we really want to get here in this program. All right, so there we go. 700 for Eric Johnson, and we're all maxed out. So it works out. All 10 of our guys have their points allotted to them. We've offered scholarships to people we're in first place on. So now that we got all of that out of the way, we checked out the preseason All-Americans and everything like that. Let's go ahead and advance to week number 2, see if we jump in the top 25, and then we'll cut it short there. All right, man, so here we are on week 2. I guess nobody we needed to lose, nobody in the top 25 lost. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the top 25. All right, so no teams dropped out of the top 25, just some teams shifted out. We received 180 votes, so we're just on the outside looking in. You know what I mean? Even though Kentucky isn't ranked, if we blow them out enough, we should be able to jump in. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if we're still where we need to be on the the Heisman watch list. You see there, Caleb Hammonds is still number 1. They didn't hold, not playing the game against them. Only J.K. Dobbins played the game, and then Jeffrey Ncaa, you know what I mean, the corner out of out of Ohio State jumps in here. He had a sack, a forced fumble, and 2 picks. Okay, I'll give him that. All right, so checking in on recruiting right now. We got 200 more points left. We're gonna see who we're gonna give it to. You know what I mean? We jump in the lead of a few dudes, so we'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and max out. All right, so we get 200 points back, but we have some people. We're in first place with some people. I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can get some instant commits. Russ Green, we jumped in first place on. We do not get him. We'll give him his points back. Justin Reed, we jumped in first place on. We get the instant commit from Justin Reed, so we get number 6 free safety, 4-star free safety Justin Reed to commit to the squad. 90 speed, 91 excel, 80 tackle. Pretty decent coverage. Okay, I'm happy with that. Scholarship offered there already. We're still not in first place of him. Already offered you one, offered you one, offered you one. We're still not in first place of Rashad Gray, and we're still not in first place of Eric Johnson, but we're definitely gonna go hard with him. You know what I mean? So we get one instant commit, which is clutch. And luckily we took his points away, so we get to use his points to go after more people. And of course, you know, down the road we're gonna go ahead and add more recruits to the and of course, you know, we're gonna add more recruits to the list as the year goes on. The rejects, the people, the sleepers, nobody's really looking after and everything like that. But this is who we're going after, and that's pretty much it, man. I'm not gonna play any game until I have all you guys, you know, in as the recruits, because I want that to be reflected for the freshmen who are actually playing day 1, you know, in the roster and everything like that. And that's going to do it as we get ready for season number 4, man. We try to 3-peat. So if you enjoyed, stop and smash that like button. Hit me up in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new. It's your boy Uncle Sam's Reject, arcadegames.com. I'm out of here. Peace.